to know if we're going to see her more as a journalist.
Yes.
That was a big question I got from a lot of people.
If they kick us out,
it's been a question that I've been asking for years, since I started the show. I think it's really important to fans who love the comics. Iris is known as
it's going to be
this ace
complicated,
reporter.
but I can get you the
It's crazy that it's taken this long to get here, but starting with our new showrunner, I think he's really invested in seeing that come to fruition, and so Iris, hires more employees for the Citizen. We're going to see her a lot more on that set. A lot of the new actors in the show who work for her. It's going to be a really cool thing.
And she obviously went through the loss of her daughter last season. How is that shaping her moving forward?
It's hard for Barry and Iris both. Obviously, we pick up 10 seconds after season 5, so it's still very fresh and raw. And the first thing Barry and Iris deal with is, how do we grieve Nora in a healthy way so that we can move forward and, deal with all the crazy stuff that's always happening in Central City and Crisis on Infinite Earths, obviously. So, it's something they deal with very early on.
How does that affect their relationship with him as a person?
I think it's hard for them to navigate. It's not always perfect, but I think there's a common goal for Barry and Iris to do it together, to grieve together and get through it together. But it's not without bumps along the way, that's for sure.
Everybody's gonna sort of be on baby watch from now on.
Baby watch?
Baby watch. So is that something that you want to happen on the show? Or
I don't know. It depends on where they want the show to go and how long the show's gonna last. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting because Nora's gone, but it doesn't mean that they can't ever have kids again. And obviously, from the comic books, we know about the Tornado Twins and the famous grandson Bart Allen. Is that even right? Did I get that right? I'm sure you guys will fact check me. But there's a lot of potential for this bloodline of really iconic speedsters, and so I think it's something that they probably toy with at some point.
But is Nora really gone? Because she couldn't have come back into the past if she didn't exist in the future.
Well, then she dissolved because they changed the timeline.
Guys, this is above my pay grade. I say the lines, try to make it work. It's very it's still very confusing to me, all of it, how time travel works. But I think the thing is, we tried to leave season 5 with this notion of, she's out there. She's in a different timeline, but she's out there. And it's not, we don't have her with us, but she's there. And I think there's some peace in that Barry and Iris have.
So, are the crossovers fun for you guys, or is it more a pain in the ass combining and crossing over and having this massive adventure?
It's a logistical nightmare, and I think we've gotten better at it through trial and error. It's not an easy task. You're not only, trying to deal with your show and that scheduling, but 3-4 other shows who run in a very different way, It's a lot. I think it's taxing on the actors, the crew, the cast. But that being said, I think we all know how successful they are, how much it means to fans, how cool it is to see some of your favorite characters from different shows bump into each other and interact. So I feel like the payoff is worth it. I don't know. I don't think we'll stop anytime soon. I don't know. It's good.
So can you talk a little bit about so Iris has been pretty badass the last few seasons, and we already talked a little bit about how losing your daughter is going to impact you. But can you tease us for season 6 and how is that going to impact your badass? Is that going to make you even madder, or is it going to? Are you going to want to take a step back? What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. We're not that far into season 6. We've only shot 2 episodes, moving into episode 3 soon. So there's not much I know about, those smaller points of my trajectory this season. Mm-hmm. I imagine, with anything, Iris, no matter what happens, she gets back to doing what she knows how to do, which is fight for her city, and she'll do that by being a reporter. I'm sure the loss of Nora and everything that's happening will only give her fuel to, be the reporter that she knows she was meant to be.
What kind of impact is her reporter job going to have, considering her father is now promoted? Is her clashing as she's kind of dealing with issues that do with the police department, or is there any
know. We haven't dealt with that yet. I have no idea how that might. It could provide for some interesting content between father and daughter, and where the lines are to be crossed and not crossed, and what's appropriate, not appropriate, legal and not legal. It would be very interesting if we even moved in those territories in terms of writing, but I literally